Union of Gnomes is a narrative-driven deck-building roguelike where we are leading our companions of gnomes, as we can see these brave brothers in arms there in the background, and we have to stop the evil Snow White, just like in all the telltales, right? And yeah, with this welcome here, we're gonna have a look at Garden of Gnomes, Union of Gnomes, sorry. And again, it's a narrative-driven roguelike deck-building game. This is how the demo starts. The game is going to come out sometime in the future, has no set release date yet, and we're gonna have a look at the official demo. I had a little bit of a cutscene where apparently the gnomes broke out of a prison, but that was mostly text-based, was just like a little art in the background, and I'm already looking here in the background. Look at the amount of details. That's amazing. This guy punching this target bunny there. This guy trying to go with the box here. This guy just, you know, has so much fun troubling here. Awesome. Yeah, this is legitimately the first screen. So wake up, Chief. Our camp is about to be discovered. Wait, what's going on? The chase is very close. You need to take them away from the camp. The guys have already prepared the wagon for the depart. They are waiting for you. You need to escape and lead the liberation uprising of the gnomes. Wait, uprising of the gnomes? What's up with your memory, Chief? Snow White has been profiting from enslaved gnomes for many years. Her songs drugged our people, making them weak-willed slaves. The whole kingdom stands on slave gnome labor. But you were able to break free from her song spell and escape from the Nomen Tanomo prison. Unbelievable. This inspired all our people to the liberation uprising of the gnomes, and we need you to lead it. Right, yeah, sure, let's go. And there we go. I guess this is the main menu, or it's the thing, as you can see, demo build, that's just right into the game. This is our base, onward. Wait, options menu first. We have two sliders for the volume. We have language settings, and we can switch between the different modes. For me, it's actually full screen but borderless, so winded mode, I guess if I press it. I'm not gonna press it, not to destroy the recording, but yeah, not much of an options menu here, to be honest, which is a little bit sad, but I think from what I've seen from the screenshots, this game is also being optimized for mobile, so we should hold our expectation a little bit in the background. I like this glow story here, like blind, poison, spotter, lifesteal conditions, a lot of cool stuff here. This music background is just... I don't know, this reminds me of watching a documentary from 1930 or something. It certainly is a choice of music. Also, what is this here? Oh, that's the credits, fair enough. Okay. Okay, we have this guy, Velas, who's an archer. And the game is just like, okay, here's your base. Now do. No more tutorial, anything. You have 0 of those points, 100 of those points. Again, yeah, looks very mobile-esque. We have the barracks. Let's click here. This is the barracks. Here we gather our squad for a mission. Here you can assemble the hero's starting squad of 10 fighters. You will go on a mission with them. After winning the battles, new gnomes volunteers will join the squad. But this starting squad right here is the basis of your hero's army, which will form his tactics. His tactics? Okay. Each hero has his own starting squad, but you can change it here. I mean, I clicked got it, but I'm not sure if I actually got it. So is this my party, or is this my body? No, these are the barracks, right? We have slingshot, machine gun, okay. Nombo, target dummy, spotter, arrowsmith, mana lad. This arrowsmith has discard 2 random gnomes and gives 2 mana. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with the bases. This is our main hero, because I'm still a little bit overwhelmed, honestly. Graveyard. Oh, no fallen gnomes. Also interesting that, strangely enough, this is in 3D, while everything else so far is 2D. This kind of seems like, you know, early development, the developer wanted to go more, maybe with a more 3D style, then they decided later on, you know what, no, let's do all 2D anyway, and this is a leftover, they just put it in here, so... What if we go here? This is the House of Gnomes, or as we call it, the dorm. Here you can meet all the gnomes of our camp and find out who can do what. When we free the gnomes of the entire kingdom, we will definitely throw a big party here. Nice, I'm all up for it, but look at this bartender. The art style is definitely very cute and charming. I really enjoy this. This bartender with the lips as well. Draws 2 gnomes and plays drunk 3 times to hero. Costs 2 sausages, of course. But I can't click anything, so this is nothing but an overview so far. Look at this, the Master of Puppets with a shield here, cool. Discards a gnome and gives 8 armor. Well, we also have the Hall of Fame. Delicious sausages and fresh coffee served here. Trophies and signs of gnomish achievements hang on the walls. In development. Also 3D. Interesting. Well, this is our hero, which we can click. We have 1 talent point. Can I spend this point? When your hero gains a level, he will earn 1 talent point. Your hero will become stronger by learning new talents and enhancing his fighting style. Chancing, is that a term? Okay, never heard that before. Choose a hero. Yeah, this is my hero. He has the last shot ability. When the hero has less than 50% health, it reduces the cost of range attack gnomes by 1 mana. That sounds cool. Novice. When the hero takes the cursed gnome, he receives 1 damage. Okay, let's not try to get any cursed gnomes then. These are our stats. 100 sausages. Okay, there we go. We can click the points. And here it tells us what it is, but would be nice to have a few, like, we're just clicking empty spaces. Would be nice to have, like, a little bit of visual things that also gives us an idea of what we click. So now we need to check every single point here that we can click just for the text, which is a little bit bothersome, but it's fine. Slingshot, slingshot. Okay, this is my current deck. We saw that before. Party animal. When a hero has 7 or more poison on him, all range attacks will become critical. Fresh. When the hero has full health, he gains +1 to the damage to all attack gnomes and +1 to the armor of all armored type gnomes. Toxicity. Attacks to enemies with poison restores 10% of the damage dealt. What does that mean? Attacks to enemies with poison restores 10% of the damage dealt. So to us, but that's more like a lifesteal ability. Also, no dots there at the end, but sure. Like it's writing, like it restores 10% to the enemy. So let's not take toxicity, because I don't want to heal my poison enemies. Vampire. When killing an enemy with a range attack gnome, 8 health is restored to the... I'm just gonna take this. I don't want to read everything right now. Also like how he's riding a squirrel. That's awesome. So yeah, let's take the vampire. So killing an enemy with range. It seems like with the archer you want to try to go with more range stuff anyway. And we have the headquarters. What can we do here? This is the headquarters. Heroes of the gnomes gather here. Each of them has its own team. The starting squad. Each hero has its own strength, weaknesses, and talents. With the hero you choose, you will go on a mission. Come by here more often, Chief. After all, new heroes come to our camp all the time. Well, right now we have Sneezy the Archer. Class Tactics summons the tactics. Experienced leaders calling the gnomes into battle. Locked in demo version. Don't understand that anyway. Class Fighters summon fighters. Brave Berserkers and Master Melee Fighters. Okay. So that's a fighter on a cockatrices. And yeah, I really enjoy this art design of the gnomes. That just has so much character and expressions. Okay, that's the... Okay, this is the tactics hero and it's class. Got it. Okay, well, we can only go with the archer. Fair enough. Well, it seems like I can't really do anything here right now. So we clicked on all the things. Let's go on board. Many gnomes have special conditions. For example, target dummy can be applied to enemies. And for this, welcome here on JustDaZack. What's my continued mission to show you an interesting video game almost every single day. What is this? This is my deck. Squat in the wagon. But we're gonna go here. The Gnomontanomo. Oh, Gnomontanomo prison. Now I got it. Psst, Commander, just be quiet. The mice whispered to me that the snow-white speaker had arrived in the village and was preparing to make a speech. Let's hear it. Peek outside of the bushes. In the name of her top-chart highness, a squad of fugitive gnome criminals is hiding in these lands. Without her top pop song charms, they are very dangerous. But keep calm. 3 loyal assistants of her marvelous voice, the Leatherlord, Madame and General I, are already ventured to hunt for these filthy rats. Who's that? Why am I asking that guy? Aren't we supposed to be hidden? This is... Oh, okay, we asked him. This is Lumen, Snow White Speaker, the mouthpiece of enemy propaganda. Nasty guy. But since the Leatherlord, Madame and General I are hunting for you, it means that you have managed to really piss off Snow White. They're her best gnome hunters. The scout reported that in the forest in the north you will be able to hide and continue the uprising. Yeah, alright. The Defiant Ones. A group of rebellious gnomes have escaped from Gnomontanomo prison. The humans are searching all over the land for the escapees who dare to break Snow White's spell. The Queen has sent 3 of her best hounds to find them. Leatherlord, Madame, and General I. Oh, kids, actually, Madame is just the term. The entire time I thought it's Madame and General I. So Madame I and General I. Yeah. If the fugitives can break free from their encirclement, a gnome uprising and revolution will sweep the entire kingdom. Go, gnomes. Possible loot, that stuff, a stinker and a forker. Also, yeah, Gnome Terminal Prison, as it's like a term, shouldn't it be uppercase here as well? Okay, what if I can just... Okay, I can essentially rewatch this introduction. That's kind of nice. Well, that's its start. Mark is one of the strongest buffs. Every hit on the target with Mark are critical. I mean, let me find out if it is one of the strongest on my own. That would be nice. And if you, game, tell me yourself if it is one of the strongest, why would I ever choose anything else? There are patrols of local peasants and Snow White's hunters snooping all over the dusk wood. The only safe place we can rest and practice are the hideouts. I mark them on our route with sausages. Why this thing about sausages though? Okay, this is also 3D. Got it. But this is our roguelike map. Okay, we have seen... That's a long road here. Wow. Okay. Well, looks like we want to make our way. There's one sword and there's a double sword. What's the difference? Okay, but there's... Oh, there's a sausage. There's target practice. We want to go more with archery, right? But that is also the only potion on the map, and I want to show you guys what the potion is about. So 2 swords here, better? Better. Maybe a harder battle? I don't know. Travel for 15 sausages. Because, yeah, sure. I've got this weird feeling that sausages are gonna be a, you know, resource, like a time resource in the mobile game, and you have to wait 24 hours to have enough sausages so you can play the next battle, or you just pay $5.99 to acquire 400 sausages or something like that. Hopefully it's not the case. Isn't this the boss guy we saw at the end? Huh. Okay, so apparently this is the combat. We have to figure it all out our own. Nervous vampire. So this is out. We have 5 in the wagon, apparently 50 health. We are fighting... Okay, I can't even hover over these enemies. No additional stats, unfortunately. We have what they're currently doing and their HP. Would be nice to have like a cool name or so, because the art style again is very cool. We have 3 mana. Oh, there's a question mark here, but that just tells us those things. Fair enough. Okay, mana lad gives 1 mana. If hero has armor, heals 3 HP, so we don't need the mana lad. Slingshot deals 7 damage if crits, applies 3 poison, discards 2 random nodes and gives 2 mana. Okay, let's go with 1 slingshot for now. So you're gonna block, you are going to buff yourself. Okay, I can shoot. I mean, you have the lowest health, let's go. Okay, just very simple animation, just attack, a little blood though. Discard 2 random gnomes and gives 2 mana. I mean... Interestingly, but that doesn't really help me, right? If I discard 2 random, I don't get more things. So I guess I can do Slingshot again, deal 7 damage. Okay, that worked, but now we are full mana, doesn't help us. Okay, enemy's turn. What's gonna happen? You attack, 3 damage. You block. Oh, you apply that to everyone. How would I know? Would have known that? Weak. Decreases the damage the character deals by 50%. Shouldn't you tell me that you're going to apply a weak debuff to me? That's a little bit disappointing, but sure. Gnombo deals 3 damage if target has armor, gives hero dodge once. That is something we might want to do. Deals 1 damage 6 times. Next one range gnome deals crit. Ooh. Give 6 armor and mark 1. Can be applied to enemies. Do I not want to have armor? What is mark? I mean, cool that we have the glossary, but I feel like hovering over this, especially if it's highlighted here as well, would be nice to tell me, you know, what mark is as well. Now we have to scroll down here and look it up here. So what the hell is mark? Is it even here? Discard lifesteal, spotter, poison, blind, weak, strength, drunk. No. Are you kidding me? Discard once per battle, removed melee damage gnomes. So mark is not even... Well, great. It's not even applied here. I don't even know what mark does. Well, what is not that helpful glossary. That's disappointing. Okay, we want to do target dummy. I mean, we want armor, right? Because they're about to attack us. Mark. Hero receives crit damages. But what does that mean? I mean, as long as the enemy does not crit, that is totally fine for us, right? Okay, 6 damage. If target is armor, I'm gonna deal damage because I want to have dodge as well. 50% chance to avoid damage. Yeah, for the entire turn, for the next upcoming attack, I'm missing critical information here. Okay, next one range gnome. Okay, I'm gonna try the spotter because I want to know if this only is for the turn, but because it says next one range attack, so it should also work on the next turn. Let's find out. Okay, we have 6 armor. You missed. We still have the dodge, so it seems to be for an entire turn at least. And it seems we still have our 6 armor, so it's not like in other roguelike deck building games. Armor will not go away after a turn, which is frankly quite terrible right now. Spotter also goes to the next turn, which is right now. Also, why don't I have any mana right now? I have 0 mana. Discard 2 random gnomes. Why do I not have any mana? And this is free. Gives 1 mana. If Yara's armor heals 3 HP. Can do this. I mean, that's... Okay, so that worked, but again... Okay, we can do double spotter. Do I have it twice now? What happened to my mana? Do I not regenerate mana from turn to turn? You guys attack me? Apparently I do not. What? Not even a single one. I didn't notice before because I used my mana cards. Dodge, poison. The 4 damage of crits applies poison. So spotter can only be applied a single time, which is sad. Guess we want to try to apply poison and a crit. 8 damage. At the start of the next turn, the character will lose 3 health. It seems like poison does not go away. Strength. Increase the damage the character deals by 4. That's a lot of damage coming in. Deal 3 damage to target his armor, gives 0 dodge. We want the dodge ability, because otherwise we are in big trouble here. Guess this guy? I mean, it doesn't have a mana cost, just says 3 melee here. Why can't I use... Oh, I can... Oh, melee, because I can only hit the... But this one didn't have armor. Okay, I start to understand. Some cards have... Okay, we have 1 mana. For damage, if crits, applies poison 3. I mean, we want this one to be defeated by the poison, right? Okay, poison works, that's fine. 8 damage, 7, that's terrible. Okay, reshuffling. Again, we really need to find a way to get mana. Wow. Gets 5 damage. There we go. Doesn't even heal us because we don't have armor. Okay, deals 7 damage if crits, applies poison 3. Can we crit even, like, is there a certain crit chance? We don't even know, right? So I guess not. So crit is not like you have X percentage to crit. It's literally just you gotta use the spotter ability. Deal 5 damage if target's armor, gives 0 dodge. I mean, they're going to buff themselves. I kinda probably need to do this. Gonna attack anyway. Have the dodge. Because that one was free. We want the spotter. Because we need poison. Because if armor stays, we are in big trouble here. Discard 2 cards, have 2 mana, so the options are very limited always. Deal 1 damage 6 times. What was Mark again? I forgot. Hero receives crit damages. Which makes armor so much worse. Oh, this is 2 mana, of course, I forgot. So do I get the crit now automatically? Yeah. So why would I ever take armor then on myself? So I only want to... Okay, that's only... Okay. So we don't have a single defensive ability. I want to use this armor card on my enemies to get the crits. But I might actually lose in this very first combat. You have the spotter, so poison on you, because you actually buff yourself the most. But this guy's gonna get me. Gives 1 mana of hero's armor. Well, I don't. Okay, discard 2, deals 1 damage 6 times, deals 5 damage if target's armor, gives 0 dodge. It's only a melee thing, which is terrible. But it should still give me dodge, right? No, it does not. Okay, I found out. Deal 1 damage 6 times. I guess I gotta try to defeat this one. Okay, discard to get the 2 mana and the turn. Just taking casual 10 damage. Okay, they switch positions. How does that even work? Like, there's no indication when they do that, but I lost anyway, alright? Don't see myself winning this right now. I have to give... So, this one only... Okay, also doesn't tell you... Yeah, poison also decreases once per turn. The game doesn't tell you that either. We just figured that out, at least on our own. But that's a little bit of a problem. So we can do that. We kind of have to. And I have to use the armor, right? Gives 1 mana, Purest armor, heals 3. We need to heal, and just give me that again. And Mark can be stacked, but not spotter. Wow. Okay. If he crits anyway, he had casual 22 damage. Crits always seems to be the double. But I had to, otherwise I would have lost. Okay, deal 7 damage. We need crit. So I have to apply this now to the enemy, so I can apply poison maybe. But is that even good enough? I mean, it's double damage, but he has so much armor anyway. Yeah, it's over. No, it's not over yet, but there we go. Gonna do this. Armor. Okay, poison goes through armor, but that's about it. Next one, ranged gnome deals crit. Gives 1 mana, hero's armor, heals 3. Man, with the armor. Could have used this for the heal, maybe? Yeah, maybe I should have. Does Mark go away after a turn? Do we have to do the spotter and do this 14 crit and the poison? 5 poison, or at least poison does stack. But he just keeps armoring up so much. Okay, next one range. We can just do damage. If you have armor, we have dodge. Okay, but dodge is maybe just for a turn again? Then it disappears, yeah. He's gonna attack. That's a problem. I mean, I kinda maybe have to. It's over anyway. So let's do this. Heal 15. He's gonna deal 26 damage to me. Can do this, gain 2 mana, and now we lost, right? I lost on the first combat. Wow, revive. Oh no, our hero died a brave death. The valiant volunteers managed to recover his body and some of our booty. Necromancer might be able to help you resurrect the fallen hero. But why would I pay that money? Valus died. Okay. So the hero's done reward. Well, freed gnomes can be added to the starting squad. They will also may join the squad on missions as volunteers. Again, here we have a dot, there we didn't have a dot. The game doesn't seem to know what it wants to do. So that's our first hero. Let's go with Molecule. Hire. There we go. Molecule. Welcome to the party. Oh, you actually have different things now. Mana errors. Hero restores 1 mana at the beginning of his turn. There we go. That would be a nice beginning thing. Anyway, good to know that mana doesn't regenerate per turn. Unprotected. -1 armor to all armor type gnomes. Well, that's not good. Well, it's good if you maybe use this on enemies. I don't know. When the hero's attack moves opponent, he receives 4 damage. When the hero's attack moves opponent, he receives 4 damage. He, in this term, refers to the hero. I do not want to have this, because I don't want to deal extra 4 damage to my hero. I think, again, the writing wants to say to the extra enemy, but I'm pretty sure, like, you know, English is my main language, but come on. +1 damage to all melee attack gnomes. Interesting. When the hero attacks additional gnomes on his turn... What? Each gnome deals 3 damage to a random enemy. What does that even mean? When the hero takes additional gnomes on his turn? We don't want to do anything sexual here. Don't take them. What is going on? +1 armor. When the hero loses his armor, he receives dodge ×2. When the hero has more than 20 armor, all range attacks deal +5 damage. +10 maximum health. Attacks to enemies with poise restore 10% of damage. When the hero has full health, he gains +1 to the damage to all gnomes, and so on, yeah. If the ranged damage gnome deals 15 or more damage, then deal 3 damage to all enemies. I mean, when we have... I don't know. Can I see my starting armor? Is it always the same? I mean, I don't have attacks that move enemies. Not as far as I know, at least. Maximum health. And the hero takes additional gnomes on it. I just want to, you know, let's take our gnomes on the most dirty way possible. Oh, their squad. So into a random enemy. I don't know, what does additional gnomes even mean? So that seems to be the exact same deck, and I'm pretty sure this deck is not good. So can we switch up our deck? I did not enjoy this at all. I'm gonna trash this. So, oh yeah, you can see mobile. Like, I would really like to have this high up, and now we have to scroll through all of this, which on PC is actually a little bit unfortunate. So luckily we do gain 1 mana per turn. So discard a gnome and gives 2 mana. This costs sausages though. Do all gnomes cost sausages? Apparently. Oh no, maybe it costs sausages to add to my deck? Okay, deletes all targets' armor. That is super good. Potentially deal 4 damage and give strength 1 time to hero. Deal 6 damage, critical hit to enemy with armor. Deal 7 damage, draws 1 gnome. Oh, that is good, drawing. Deal 5 damage if crits, draw 1 gnome. Discards a gnome and gives 8 armor. Maybe 8 armor. Deal 6 damage and pulls target. Deal 7 damage if he deals critical, gives 2 mana. Applies immune 1 time to all enemies and debuffs them. Discard a gnome and gives 2 mana. Let's try this out. Okay, applies immune, deals 8 damage, 50% chance to crit. That sounds good as well. Deals 10 damage, adds chained to wagon. Okay, so I guess that would apply. Again, would be nice to hover over and actually know what that does. Because we don't know what adds chained to wagon does. I would guess that means we're adding that to an enemy and they can't reposition. Deals 1 damage 4 times. That would be good with a strength buff. Didn't I have that here somewhere? That gives me more strength. There. Deals 4 damage and gives strength 1 time to hero. Maybe that's a permanent buff. I have no idea. Hero takes 3 damage and gains 2 mana. Deals 10 damage once per battle. But that's free. Yeah, sure. Free damage. Applies blind 2 times. Heals 5 HP. Applies drunk 2 times. Applies 5 damage and applies poison 2 times. Next attacking gnome will heal 50% of the damage dealt once per battle. Deal 5 damage 3 times. That's very expensive. Draws 2 gnomes and applies drunk. Deals 12 damage, hero takes 5 damage, gives strength 2 times. That's the question. Strength 2 times, is it just for a single turn? Is this for multiple turns? We have no idea. The game really does not want to give us that information. Gives 1 mana if hero has armor, heals 3. Gives 1 mana if hero has armor, heals 3. Discard 2 random gnomes and gives 2 mana, maybe that. Next 1 range gnomes deals crit. Deals 5 damage to highest armor, gives hero dodge 1 time. I mean, dodge was very good actually. Machine gun, also good if you have the strength buff. To crit, this costs 1. This is free. Deals 1 damage 4 times. This deals 1 damage 6 times for 2 mana. I mean, of course, if you have like deals 3 damage 6 times, so much better than deals 3 damage 4 times. But I mean, 2 mana is very expensive. So we don't have that many high cost cards here. This is also free. So why would I actually have this discard 2 random gnomes gives 2 mana? We don't need that. We regenerate 1 mana every turn. Ah, maybe we want to. The occasional refresher. Let's go with this. We don't have any way to get back health so though. So armor might be good there. There's 10 armor, but this costs also 2. Guess I want to have this. Discard a gnome and gives 8 armor maybe. Okay, deals 7, draws 1. Deals 8, deals 1. This deals 10 damage once per battle. Deals 5 and applies poison 2. So technically it's also free, dealing what, 8 damage so to speak, melee, which is nice. Gives strength, discard, and this is dodge. Oh, we have to get rid of 1. I think we need the 8 armor right now. Okay, 10 per battle. Let's go with this. Okay, I'm gonna try once more. Once more. Come on. With a new setup. There we go. Give stink. Man, we lost in the first battle, guys. I really want to emphasize this. There we go. This is a 1. Also sausages again. And even though it says here, let's just travel. 24 sausages this time. Let's find out what happens. Okay. Only against 2 enemies this time. Okay, let's go. I want to have more strength. Let's go. There we go. Increases the damage the character deals by 2. Very cool. Deals 9 damage and draws a gnome. Let's go. And you? Deals 6 damage and gives strength and 1 time to hero. Let's go. How did this guy? Oh, because we played additional gnomes and that triggered this? Strong back, where the hero takes additional gnomes. Ah, it means draws additional gnomes on his turn. Draws. It's just very badly translated, I would guess. It means, okay. Or takes from his, like, squad in a wagon or something. Now I understand. Okay. Also 4 times 4 damage. That's so good. We also have just and dodge. I mean, these are free. Yeah, there we go. Why would you ever go with the starting deck? The starting deck is so terrible. Victory. Okay. Choose 1 volunteer to join your party. Deletes all target's armor. Deals 6 damage critical hit to enemy with armor. Deals 4 damage and gives strength to hero. Yeah, we want the strength. There we go. The squad is given 100 coins and 100 sausages per mission. And with 76, travel 27. Next combat. Let's go. Also now we have a 3D background again. So it's kind of, see, maybe it's intentional after all to have 2D and 3D. It looks fine. Okay, let's give the strength buff again. Deal 6 additional strength. Yes. Melee. Deals 10, draws 1. Yes. 3 to you randomly. Deals 8, and if armor dodge. Okay, we don't have that, but gets rid of the wolf. That's great. Discards a gnome and gives 2 mana, or discards 2 random gnomes. Guess I can choose? Yeah, I can choose. There we go. Well, full mana. I'm sorry for that. Again, I mean, like, allow me to hover over and tell me that this is also 8 armor to, or armor to every... Oh, was there something? No, it's just the strength buff. Okay, 2. Is it permanent or not? I forgot to pay attention, honestly. Discard a gnome and give 7 armor. Why is this less? Oh, because of our unprotected thing, yeah. I forgot about that. Armor is worse on us. Okay, we want the extra strength. This card is also free. You also have the 50% chance to crit. Didn't, but still good. Okay, let's do 16 damage. Dong, 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 dong. Cool, an 8 and poison. Nice. And let's get some armor as well. So you're gonna be defeated by the poison. And we block that. Even though... Wait, I had 7 armor. The enemy attacked me for 5 damage and all my armor is gone. How is that possible? Okay, gives 2 strength. Does it tell us how armor works here? Discard once per ability removed. No, it doesn't. Oh, armor gnomes. These gnomes add your hero armor. Armor works like extra health and could help to withstand a lot of damage from it. That's all the info we have on armor. That's not much. Okay, we want the extra strength again. Deal. Deals 10 damage. Okay, we don't need the dodge right now. Okay, we just want to deal these 3 damage things and gain the mana. There we go. Poison gets 2. Strength. Again, no, strength actually goes down per turn as well. Okay, fair enough. At least it's consistent on how like other things like poison and dodge seem to work. Also, there we go. There was a range attack and there was the tidal slash when we hit the enemy. I feel like that should be different because I'm not slashing with my arrows. Okay, that's good. Heals 5, applies drunk. Again, we have no idea what drunk is. The game doesn't allow me to see that. Would be nice to have a hover over again. I keep rephrasing that because essentially in this genre, which frankly there's also a lot of high quality games in this genre, you really need to bring up your A game, and especially information and clarity is super, super important. If he deals critical hit, gives 2 mana. Interesting, but yeah, Barbara, very good for us right now. Okay, let's go on. Can we go to the potion? What is the... Oh, potion is a quest. Travel 29. What happens if we run out of sausages? Can train the gnomes to become stronger at the hideout. Okay. Refreshing drink. You have found a bottle of gnome cider. You pull out the cork and inhale a delicious raspberry aroma with hints of blackcurrant and mint. Drink it by yourself. I mean, we're at full health, if that's what it is. Also, we're level 2. What is that? Give to squad. You give the bottle to your squad, prompting a cheer. The gnomes uncork it, passing it around and raising their voices in celebration. This will temporarily satisfy the hunger. Plus 50 sausages. Okay. I guess sausages are important for our travel possibility. Okay, let's go. We're gonna see each other back at these sausages over here, guys. Alright, let's go to the... sausages, to the hideout, travel. The secret resting and training place of the rebel gnomes. Train gnomes, restore 20 health, which also costs 30 money. Or buy food, 100% sausages, costs 60. I don't know. I don't know what happens if I don't have enough sausages. Let's train gnomes, maybe? That sounds cooler, technically. Gives strength times 3. Let's upgrade this one, yeah. Maybe I can do all the things. Okay, deal 6 damage, gives 2 strength to heroes, super cool. Deal 1 damage 6 times. Again, this is free right now. This is, of course, this is the upgraded version, but earlier on, this very same card cost 2 mana. Let's actually buy 60 gold, because I have this feeling if we run out of sausages, we essentially lost the run, which would be sad, but I have this feeling. Okay, let's draw 2 gnomes with this. Very good, actually. This 2, oh, we are out of money to upgrade. Fair enough. Upgrading gets up. Scatter gnome and gives 3 mana. Okay, that would be the upgrade. Yeah, let's leave for here. Our current hideout, which is also on the map, even though considering our main hub is also being called the hideout. But what do I know? Okay, let's go to the book, guys. So I progressed a little bit further ahead, and I think I finally understand what the sausages do. So our party members, that's how much they eat. So every time we have to travel, these sausage costs on our minions in our deck add up, and that's the cost we need to pay to progress. Thing is, that makes it worse. The bigger our deck is, the harder it is to traverse. Of course, because the more minions, the more gnomes, the more sausages they eat, and we always have to choose one. Also, we're saving everyone. Kind of weird that we have to choose a single one and leave the others behind for a glorious rebellion, but that's a different thing. We can't not choose a party member, so that's interesting to say the least. Right now we have Toxic, discards a gnome from your hand and applies poison 5, gives weak 1 times and 7 armor, can be applied to enemies. I guess Speedy again. drawing kind of works with us, but my last travel did cost me 34 sausages. So what happens if I now want to travel here with 37 sausages? And guys, look at this. This was the shop. I skipped like 2 combats here. I moved to 2 travel points. So if we go here now and say travel, okay, apparently we can pay that. And we're at 0. The Wounded Woodcutter. You take a detour through the forest and discover an injured human lumberjack. It seemed a wild boar had attacked him. His breath is labored and his eyes fixed on you. As a gnome, you know from experience that humans should not be trusted. Oh, let's help him anyway. Is there a difference between helping a human or a gnome? All races are equal and evil can have dire consequences. As you tend a wounded woodcutter, you notice he looks at you with apprehension and distrust. Surprised by your mercy, the woodcutter offered you a leather wristband as a thank you. I didn't think your shorties could be so kind. I was always told you were vicious rats, he said. Which fighter will you use it to make armor for? Choose a gnome. Wait. Okay, we can train one gnome. That's actually very cool. I mean, it's always drawing or giving extra strength, which is very important for my build right now. Or it gives 13 armor. We are having a little bit of a survival problem here. But also not that much. I mean, drawing 2 is extra damage, giving strength is also a lot. I don't know this. It's free, let's go. Also 200 coins and 50, whatever that is. Nice. As you leave the woods, you notice a man waving. You crafted a leather bracer with holes for your hands as armor. Reflect on whether humans and gnomes could ever live in harmony. Well, we're out of sausages, but there's another sausage thing. We're out of sausages. Some of the gnomes in the squad have fainted and cannot go into battle. There's not much I can do about it. Travel? Can't buy that much food right now because I don't have money. I can upgrade. Okay, actually, okay, on the second upgrade station it's way cheaper. So let's upgrade one of our guys here. 6 times actually very strong, now that I think about this. Oh, this gets more expensive too when I train. This was 20 before. 20 would have been nice for the restore. Whatever. So what... Okay, can I choose? So some of my gnomes unconscious from hunger. It's just one guy, which is random, okay? Not sure how I feel about that mechanic, if I'm completely honest, because I can't do anything. Also, we are gonna have to make a choice tune. Either this, whatever this is, would be nice to hover over or get clear there, but we can only look at those when we are close to them. So battle or battle? But there's gonna be skull anyway, so let's take the right way. See at the potion. Refreshing drink. Let's actually this time drink it by ourselves, which at least restores 20 HP, which we very much need as well. So what is the skull battle? Again, we're out of sausages. I don't know. Without friends, I'm a little bit, but with friends, a lot. See, gnome something. So I guess this is a more dangerous battle, and everyone attacks, which for our build is actually very devastating. Because if we deal damage, we don't have a good way to get armor. Discards random gnomes, gives 1 strength. I want to do this first, then we're gonna go... I mean, I already focused on this one. Draws 2 gnomes. There we go, 5 times 20 damage, just like this. And we have a chance to crit here. Yeah, 20 damage. Let's at least try to get this guy. Oh, no crit, 1 damage off. Are you kidding me? Okay, discards a gnome. Gonna choose this. So we're gonna take a lot of damage. There we go, you swing your axe. You nuns are looking terrible. What is that? Again, would be nice to hover over or so to get an idea. I guess that means they're gonna heal or so. That would be my guess. Gain 9 armor, deals 4 damage, applies poison. We want to do this. Weak is so mean, by the way. Decrease the damage the character deals by 50%, even with the strength. I mean, strength is very strong, so it's a trade-off. That's a trade-off, it's fine. Okay, I want to draw a card. There we go. This is gonna be 12 damage. Not enough right now. That's fine. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we gain 9 armor right now and end the turn. So you're gonna heal, right? Yeah. Quite a little animation there. Okay, I wanna have 3 strength. Now you heal as well. Okay. 5 damage and 1 strength. There we go. 6 total. We have to discard these 2. We have full mana for the coming turn. You're gonna heal yourself back up. Sure, our armor does stay though. 6 times 4 damage. Look at this. Dong, 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 dong. There we go. Got this as well. Okay, heals 5, applies drunk, heals 7 HP once per battle. I think this is fine. Once per battle, so it's not that bad. More sausage cores. We have 3 people, currently 4 people that are unconscious. Random. I mean, that kind of makes... It's an interesting mechanic the more I think about this. So you don't want to rely on like your 2 best cards, because if you're hungry, you have to rely on your other cards in your deck. But... I'd rather have a more consistent deck. Hard to tell how I feel about this. So there's another quest here. Let's see. Heist. Your squad is creeping through the brush past the butcher shop. You spy a chain of sausages next to the entrance, but there's a pack of dogs sleeping underneath it. There's a cook napping on the porch. Do you dare steal the sausages? Steal the sausages! You and several of your fighters climb onto your comrades' shoulders and deftly pluck the sausages from the crossbar. One of the sausages dangles tantalizingly in front of the dog's nose. Pick up one sausage. No, just run! You manage to escape and hide in the bushes with a whole string of sausages. Within seconds, the dogs are barking and running around the shop in a frenzy, while the bewildered cock scratches his head, wondering where all his goods have disappeared to. Brilliant heist. Also, we gained 100 gold somehow, and instead of 100 sausages, only 99, which is good for like 2 goes. Oh man. So we can go here, which has this guard gnome, or this archery thing. Archery seems to be more... Oh, there was treasure here as well. I don't know. Archery, because meeting point. Sure, I don't know. We have to choose one thing. A gathering place for rebel gnomes. Here you can hire mercenary and buy artifacts. Well, I don't see any artifacts. And I'm not sure if I actually want to buy any of these guys. It's first damage, heal attacks. No, my current deck is good enough. Leave. Wow, that was a complete waste. We have so many gnomes anyway. Oh, I should have gone over there. And they didn't even offer me any relics, which is kind of sad. All right. I'm gonna try to finish this, and then we see each other at the boss. You know what? I actually want to show you guys how my current deck works. So, strength 3 times, weaponsmith again, deal 13 damage and draw 1. No, wait, this is 7 times 4 damage, so 28. That already destroys one of these goats. Nice. So I'm gonna deal 13 to you, 3 damage to this one because we draw gnome, and I will obliterate you with all my strength. You guys are luckily buffing yourself up. That gives me time to attack. He was dancing a little bit there. That was kind of cool. Okay, 13 damage, 50 chance to insta-crit. Come on. Never lucky. Okay, extra strength, and you just need... 2 free attacks. There we go. Easy. There we go. Hero takes 3 damage and gains 2 mana. Discards a gnome, gives 2 mana. Deals 6 damage. Critical hit to enemy with armor. It's a free card. Discards a gnome, gives 2 mana. I guess the rammer. I don't know. Not my most favorite card right now, but let's get some sausages. How restricted is my deck right now? It's only this one, which would be fine for the boss, honestly. I'd rather have 20 health. We have so much gold right now. Sure, let's spend it. Let's go in with our whole squad. Let's upgrade our squad as well. 15 armor. 9 damage. 12. 1 spell better. Actually, I think I want that. A little bit of healing. Not that shabby. I always want to have the free and extra strength. 10 damage, 50 chance to crit. This is so good. Barber is kind of a key card right now, right? Oh, and that's it with the upgrading anyway. Well, let's challenge the boss and see what's gonna happen. Let's go into battle. I clicked the button and nothing happened. I'm gonna click it again. There we go. After releasing a gnome during a mission, it can be added to the starting squad. Okay, there we go. 200 health points, 5 attack. A lot of health, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna buff myself. Then I'm going to... give myself 2 armor. Deal a bunch of damage to you. 9. And gain back 2 mana. There we go. I'm gonna block this as well. He's gonna deal 4. 5. We have still 4 armor left. Nice. There we go. 8 damage, 2 extra strength. Discards a gnome, gives armor. Don't need the heal. 13 damage, draw 2. Oh, this what? This is the first time I saw this. Oh, prisoner. Would be nice to get that as an idea, you know, like that he adds these prisoners to our deck or so. I first actually thought that was one of my exhausted guys. No. Like, come on, give me some visual clue that the prisoner is my deck. Or before we click the battle, that would be cool, instead of just let it happen. Anyway, deal 13, draw 2, deal 6 additional 1. Okay, we wanna deal all the free damage, discard, gain armor, why not? Gonna discard you, doesn't really matter. Don't want to heal right now. There we go. He's back to down to 120, 10 armor. We're gonna buff ourselves. We're gonna deal damage, draw a card. And yeah, 7 times 6. Oh, you poor friend. Doesn't really matter, we just want the mana right now. Oh, it does matter, because we draw a card, never mind. There we go. Okay, he's gonna deal 6. This is the final boss, only 6 damage. We encountered in normal combat where the first, at the first turn we got like 20 damage or so. Unplayable, removed at the end of turn, chained and prisoner. Kinda cool that he adds these debuffs, but again, we don't have any visual clue, it just keeps happening suddenly. Okay, 8 times 6 damage, 14 draw 1. Yeah, there we go. That's the boss here. Hero reached level 3, Archer, +1 talent point. The hero reached a new level and earned talent points. How he can learn new talents at the base camp. How he can. And that is epic. That is overall what we can see here in the demo. There's a bunch of rewards and release 2 new cards. Deal 3 times 3 damage for free, pretty cool. And then you rinse and repeat with other levels and so on, I suppose. I want to try once more. Yeah. High 5, bro. Not a fan of that writing, but sure, why not? And because I skipped the dialogue, I bugged out the map. The North Sea. Of course I bugged out of the map. But if we go back, I want to go check one more time. Onward. So if we go back to the map. Okay, yeah, that's all of the content right now here in the demo, just like this very first map. Fair. Yeah. Okay, where do I start? First off, I played the demo to the end. That's a good sign. Usually, it's definitely an interesting game. I very much like the two art style. I mean, look at the gnomes. They look fantastic. I am absolutely loving this. And the art style, again, very great. Definitely has this mobile influence, which I'm not too much of a fan of. This looks like a currency that you're supposed to buy for real money, which always has an influence of balancing and so, and is anti-consumer. Not a fan of that style. This is the PC version, so I guess we won't have trouble with that, but it's still there, right? So that always has a little bit of an aftertaste. Balancing is honestly my biggest problem, I would say. This game, I think, needs more balancing, definitely needs way more clarity. And actually, I would also say more effects. Because look at this looks so cool. This is high quality, the animation and so. But the battles itself are very sterile. They are very basics. There are some animations, but I really felt like the battles were just felt very impactful, is what I'm trying to say. I would like to see a lot of polish there as well, frankly. And then I do enjoy that there's a story. We have some quests. Not sure what I think about the sausage mechanic, but sure, I mean, change it up. We always don't need to see the same thing in this genre, so try to switch up. Why not? We're gonna have different heroes later on, but also here this, I mean, with the coins, I always have this feeling like this hero now needs to reach us. I need to go with the other one. Maybe I'm just too negative against mobile games, or at least, you know, these free to play, but actually gotcha, you gotta pay later mobile games. That's what I get the most of a feeling here. But yeah, that is my opinion. I hope this made sense to you. Please tell me what you think of Union of Gnomes. I mean, again, cool art style, and I do like the core gameplay, which is definitely interesting executed and just needs more clarity. But I don't want to repeat myself. Please tell me what you think of the game. Please tell me what you think of my showcase and presentation thereof. Feedback is always greatly appreciated. Make sure to stay awesome. Consider sharing the video. That always helps out so much. But regardless, stay awesome, and truly, thank you very much for watching. Also, look at this house here. That's actually a human bell there at the top, which I like that art style. It's so cool.